Hey there guys, today we are continuing our Sinnoh Master Team series. We are creating a Sinnoh Master Team around Infernape, which you can take on Sinnoh with in the new remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. As I said last time, I am assuming based on the fact that Porygon Z appears in the trailer that we are working with a full Platinum Pokédex. I have explained that where there are Pokemon that can be only found in the late game, this can be avoided through bringing in a Pokemon from Pokémon Home. This method of obtainment is legal for this video, and therefore Pokemon that may be found easily in Sword and Shield are viable for the team. However, I didn't make it clear in the last video, I'm still not doing any trade evolutions and I'm not allowing anything like that. I will also be adding the routes where the Pokemon are found in Sinnoh. At the current moment, this could change later on. But anyway, let's get into the team. Starting off, we have my favourite out of the three Sinnoh starters, Infernape. Infernape is widely considered as one of the greatest fire types ever created, and it could be enhanced further if Megas are introduced into the region, we're hoping. However, going by what we know, Infernape is a fire fighting type Pokemon, and therefore is great throughout the region against many different adversaries. This trait is held by all three starters, and they are formidable in their own ways. In the previous part, I also listed a great coverage option available for each Pokemon, where it is required for the team to be at its strongest. This is no exception here. Infernape can learn a variety of moves, but I feel the one that complements it the greatest is Shadow Claw, the Ghost type attack. Ghost is great against Psychic types, which is one of Infernape's great weaknesses, and therefore Shadow Claw can be used to cover Infernape's weakness while also introducing a new type to attack with into the team. But with that guys, that is number one solidly into first place. On to number two, and it's a little bit like deja vu, this second one. Number two for our team is again Staraptor, the flying normal type Burb. As I previously stated, Staraptor is strong, and he is in Sinnoh, and he is one of the Sinnoh mascots, and I would not feel comfortable not having him here in this team. Staraptor can be found quite easily in the first routes of the game, these being routes 201, 202, 203, and 204. So it is on your team from the word go along with our starter, making it a solid number 2 pick for your team. Staraptor can have a variety of different moves, but I feel that one move that is essential to have is Return, the normal type attack. This move is not coverage though. It is a super strong move, and if you've had a Staraptor from the beginning, it's gonna deal massive amounts of damage. The TM is given to you quite early on, and I feel it's essential to have when using Staraptor. I may have used a different move in the previous video, but I don't want to just repeat the same information, so if you watched part 1 and you're thinking about improving your Staraptor from part 1, Return's always a great choice, and I'll probably have a different move for Team 3, where he will probably appear again. Now that we have our first 2 picks on the team, let's get a look at member number 3. Shellos is a Pokemon that is found quite early on, I think I'm saying that right. Its evolved form Gastrodon is our third party member. Gastrodon is a water ground type, making it extremely viable throughout the Sinnoh region. This Pokemon removes its electric weakness through the ground immunity, and can therefore attack electric types with super effective moves. Shellos is found early on in Platinum on Route 212, and can also be found later on routes 221 and 224. It is however also a member of the Sword and Shield Dex Club, and therefore should be transferable from Sword and Shield to the Sinnoh remakes, making it an even earlier addition to the team. Therefore, Gastrodon is our third party member and gives us another 2 types to fill out the team. Gastrodon is also an absolute unit and helps the team with being a very meaty boy in the defense department. Adding to its defense department is that of my recommended move, Recover. Having this move means that when Gastrodon's health gets low, you can recover it all in just one fell swoop. I feel this fits quite well, as being quite a beefy Pokemon means that it's going to take a while to chip down that health. As soon as it gets low, just bang, straight back up. He can wall just for ages. I love Gastrodon, and yeah, that's why he's in the team. Rounding out the first half of the team now, on to pick number 4. At number 4, we have Roserade, the evolved form of Roselia. A new evolved form to Sinnoh, and one of the first examples of regional evolution. Roserade is a grass poison type, which is probably more important to this playthrough than you may be thinking. This is because poison is super effective against the new fairy type. and Fairy is a completely new type to the Sinnoh region. This means that Roserade could either be insanely useful due to the sudden abundance of Fairy types, or it will just be moderately useful against all the water and ground types and the occasional Fairy type that does pop up. Either way, it's a strong Pokemon for the team. Roserade can be found on routes 208, 209 and 210, so it's pretty early game as well, and on top of that, it's also in the Sword and Shield Club, so you can easily breed a 6IV one for your playthrough beforehand. My recommended move for Roserade is a utility one, being Sleep Powder. This allows for you to catch Pokemon easier and can help to stall a battle that isn't going too well for you and allow you to heal. As I said before, sometimes I do recommend a utility Pokemon. Roserade kind of fits that in the same way Gallade did in the previous team. Having both Gallade and Roserade as utility Pokemon fit really well, as you always need someone to put legendaries to sleep and someone to false swipe down to 1 HP. So I recommend both of these Pokemon no matter what. But with that, Roserade fits nicely in as our 4th member. On to member number 5. Luxray. Need I say more for number 5? Luxray is an electric type good boy who can learn a variety of coverage moves for the team. Realistically, it should be Electric Dark, but sadly it's not, which actually works well for the rules of this video, but hey ho, because we've got a Dark type later on. Luxray's base form, Shinx, is found very early on routes 203, 204 and 205, meaning that everyone should be able to find it very quickly. I recommend the move Crunch for it. It learns it through level up, however, so you should have it no matter what. This physical electric type can dominate. This physical electric type can dominate most of the water in the region, especially with the Roserade by its side. Also, the application of the move Crunch allows for more Dark type coverage against Pokemon Psychic types, and whatever Dark's good against. I can never really remember. Fighting? Is fighting good against? I can't remember. Dark's good, use it. But with that, that's 5 of our party slots filled. On to the final party member for the Sinnoh Master team. At number 6, we have the Ice/Dark type Weavile. Weavile is considered a very strong Pokemon within Sinnoh. Having the Ice type helps a lot within the later stages of the game. Cynthia's Garchomp being a prime example of what Weavile can defeat with ease. I feel it is easy to explain why Weavile should be on the team, as it can pose a very decent threat to Cynthia by taking out her ace, but it also works quite well using those Ice types in the final kind of post-game routes, being the caves, and you've got the volcano caves, and ice being against ground is a very good matchup. Weavile, as I said, is a late game pickup being found on routes 216 and 217, but it is also in Sword and Shield and therefore could be a team member from before the first gym. The move I recommend having on Weavile is that Brick Break, the fighting type move. It allows for Weavile to deal with its weaknesses and add coverage options to its moveset. This rounds out the team at 6 Pokemon, obviously where we need HM helpers if HMs aren't gone. The Barrel is a really good 7th member, but it's to be seen depending on the inclusions of HMs. Along with Gallade, I do also recommend grabbing one of them. But that's it for my Infernape Sinnoh Master team. Let me know what you think of the team down below in the comments. If you have any opinions or ideas, please let me know also. If you think I'm wrong, it's really just a matter of opinion, and really there's no wrong formation of these teams. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you guys later.